Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Recording this Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. Recording this the morning after we had a Zoom call as a Stony Brook football alum. There was got a message from my guy, Mr. Coach Hatch. Shout out to Coach Hatch, who coached. He was actually one of the position coaches. He was a GA, I believe, when I was at Stony Brook 10 years ago, or at this point, over 10 years ago, close to 15. We're approaching the 15-year anniversary, 15-year mark. So Coach Hatch messaged me about an alumni Zoom call where Billy, the new coach, Coach Billy Kosh, wanted to, kind of make himself available for all the alumni and kind of meet everyone because it's a brand new coach this year. They're bringing, it was great. It was great to be a part of it. Great to see a lot of old faces and great to just connect and to know that we matter and that we, as alumni, were thought about. And when it comes to building these programs from scratch, again, talking about a program in Stony Brook football that's hurting right now, right? Just finished an 0-10 season, completely winless, which is tough. It's a tough thing, especially when you haven't been a Division I program for long. And regardless, even though that they are a Division I program, it's still an FCS program. So if you're saying Division I, we're not talking SEC, Alabama, those bigger schools, Michigan and all that kind of stuff. We're talking, lower FCS program that doesn't have any TV contracts or anything like that. So it's a struggle. It is a struggle to build programs like that from scratch. So as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, I want to talk to you guys about how the game of football, regardless of the level, that you play the game of football, how it keeps people connected and why it is so important that you put everything that you have into this game in terms of how you show up to work every day, how you discipline yourself, how you just connect with people, because these are going to be the same connections that are going to be coming around in your life throughout when you're young. These same connections, these same people that you met 10, 15 years ago, are going to be the same people coming back into your life that are kind of doing the similar work that you're doing, have platforms, know this one, know that one, that can help you out when you need some help, or that you reach out to when you need advice, all that kind of stuff, right? So even though I said about the fact that we are a small school and all that kind of stuff, there were still over 70 people that showed up on this Zoom call it was a Wednesday night, all right? Over 70 people showed up on a Zoom call on a Wednesday night. And I believe it was like 100 people that actually registered. So the entire Zoom call was packed. It was packed with alumni, packed with Stony Brook's alum. And one of the biggest takeaways, one of the things that I have to explain to you guys, in addition to how the game connects people, because I saw a lot of old faces, a lot of former teammates, shout out to all you guys, man. And, hopefully, the team brings us together. Hopefully we're out there in the press and there's opportunities for us to meet and all that, or reach back out and connect on some things. If you're ever in South Florida, hit me up if you're listening, right? But one of the things that I do want to make sure I address is when they opened it up for questions for the new coach, Coach Billy. It's Billy Kosh. Let me make sure I got that. Yeah, it's right. Billy Kosh. Sometimes the name is still new to me, but it's Billy Kosh, right? When it opened up for questions for Billy Kosh, we asked him about NIL, we asked him about the transfer portal, we asked him about all those kinds of things. And what I sensed, and one of the things that you have to take away from today's Move Swiftly thought, is understanding that you got to change with the times. You got to change with the times, because you kind of saw it in his answer. You saw it in his face. You saw the realities of the situation when he said, look, it's free agency. It's no holds barred. There's not many rules in it, and they're gonna go out and they're gonna see who's available in the transfer portal. And these high school kids, again, if you're a high school kid and you're listening to me and you have aspirations of playing at the collegiate level, it's very important. Right now, I'm working on a program that's going to help you guys immensely, but it's very important, no matter what, that you understand you got to get it done in that classroom, and you have to be one of the top-notch guys, because this transfer portal gets packed every single year, and even it's trickling down into the FCS programs to where now excuse me, now they're taking kids, instead of taking kids from high school, they're dropping kids from high school and they're just taking kids that enter the transfer portal. So it's important that we address that, and it's important that you continuously are about evolving and understand that times are changing, and it's not the same game that you played before the transfer portal. The whole thing has changed the game, all right? Have a lot more on this. Like I mentioned, I'll have a program. Everything's gonna be laid out within the next couple of days about how, again, if you're a high school kid, you can take advantage. Actually, there is a way now that you can do. It's free stuff now that you can take advantage of it now. Just go to d1transfer.com and just follow the step-by-step process of getting your stuff. Your film will be on this very YouTube channel, and you'll get guidance. You'll get a free guide on how to navigate the transfer portal, how to navigate NIL, and all that kind of stuff. I have tons of framework, tons of material out there just specifically to serve you guys when it comes to that, and it's all free material, all right? Main website, though, to check out if you're anyone else, to check out, to dive deeper into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeymove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.